I'm trying to ride around in a whip full of money like them niggas that drive for Loomis. I done died, I can prove it. You can see holes in my wrist, know that I contest the fake and the flaw. I'm not winning boxing, I'm breaking through bars, I'm playing the card. Yeah, I smell like survival, the system be liable to drown you for dollars. You can't get around it, I got bigger problems, it's fuck what a nigga say. Like, who is you anyway? Niggas be itching for credit, but I never sweat it, cause I'm here to innovate, not do it.
Introducing the Modern Crowd Podcast. The podcast with the hoop dreams. I mean the motherfucking hoop dreams.
Which one of y'all came up with that intro?
I did, of course. You know what I'm saying? I got somebody, I got a dude from Jamaica to actually do it, to tell you the truth. He actually came up with the intro. But, so let me go ahead. Brittany, I said Brittany for no reason, my bad. But anyways, yo, you already know what it is. It's your boy Kev. Always been a Don. And of course, this is Modern Crowd Podcast with Hoop Dreams. And of course, I'm sitting here with Brittany. Brittany's actually put herself on camera finally. We finally got her on here. You know, this is a happy day. I just wanted to say that. But go ahead, Brittany, tell the people what's up.
What's up, y'all? Hope y'all having a good day today. Yes, I decided to be on the camera because we have a special guest. I had to be on for this one. And I'm going to let our guests introduce themselves because, you know, it's a name thing. I'm going to let him go ahead and do it.
What up, man? It's your boy, Young Roy. Brittany's so funny.
Word, right? Yo, but the first thing that we do on this podcast, before we do anything else, this is the first question you start off with. Tell us how you got into music. That we always ask that person when they come on here. We ask them what they love getting into.
So I've always been attached to music probably, but I was doing sports too. So that was occupying a lot of my time and a lot of all of my time. So when I finally was able to kind of step away from that, I was able to focus on the music a little bit more, and it's fun. It's definitely something that to be competitive at.
Word.
Or something to release ideas and stress and all that too.
Facts. So it was a lot of people say, they get, oh, well, let me ask you this. What sport were you playing? Let me ask you that.
I was playing football.
Okay. So yeah, I was going to say I played football at YMCA and I got hit really good one time and I stopped playing after that. I was done. I can't take a hit.
I didn't get to start at the YMCA. I got to start a little later. So I probably was a little smarter to avoid all that.
Yeah, facts. Because I was the dumb running back that just ran everywhere and didn't even look. And then I got popped one good time and I was laying there and I was like, and I stopped playing football ever since then.
Nah, I ran into all the back of my teammates probably when I first started.
Oh, word. Hey, that's a safer bet.
Yeah, it took me probably the first couple of seasons to learn they on your team so you don't run into them, you run with them.
Facts.
So, but Jackie was a really good athlete, though. I'm sorry, Kelvin. DeAndre was a really good athlete. He actually had scholarships.
She had everybody at the entrance trying to say don't take a picture and post the front of your.
I'm trying to tell you. But the question I have is because I'm always interested to know, understanding that you play football. Most people say that football, is your stress reliever, but you also want to do music too, and that was also a release. So, understandably, it takes a lot of your time. But how was the process of playing football and then writing or doing music for your release?
It was that's probably the only thing I really had time to do while playing sports is whenever I would be in my room to work on some music. And then when I went to school, I finally bumped into some people that were doing music because I was taking some music classes, and I bumped into some actual studio guys. And from there, whenever I had a moment from the field or the weight room or class and shit, I would go to the studio.
Word.
Yeah.
All right. Well, go ahead. My bad.
Nah, I was saying I'm still trying to add this site to it. But yeah.
Yeah, it's all good, man. Trust me, it's all a new process.
Y'all could have saw how long it took me to even get my camera on.
Y'all true. Yo, trust me, it's all a new experience, man. So it takes some time sometimes.
Right.
Well, so one thing I asked about because I played soccer. You know what I'm saying? And when I went to college,
you played soccer at the Y2.
Oh no. See, so let me tell you how that worked. It went from football to video games to okay, you know, I'm tired of playing video games, so I tried soccer. So I thought it was. I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was a sissy sport, so I thought I could be great at it. But
Soccer?
I had so much more respect for soccer after I got good at it. I was like, okay, it's not what I think it is. It's like a lot harder than it is. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I played soccer like just on some like cardio type stuff.
Yeah,
Like they crazy. Like
but different.
They running right into everybody like bone on bone. No equipment, no anything like that. Just straight running into each other.
Yo, I'll tell you how many hospital trips I'm taking. Like, yo, trust me, I understand. That junk hurts. It hurts. So, like, you know, again, like when I played soccer, you know, I devoted my time into mostly soccer. You know, I tried to rap. You know, I wanted to be a battle rapper because battle rap is like one of my things. I love it a lot. And
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you now, I was trash. I was trash.
You dress like you from like the Midwest battle rapping.
Yeah, word. Hey, I'm influenced by the culture. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? But I tried it in the mirror. I did it in front of a few friends. It was like, yo, stick to your day job. So that's what I've been doing ever since. You know what I'm saying? You know, you were talking about going into the studio, and you know, I've never actually been in the studio before. The only studio I've been in is a podcast studio. Right. Tell us like the environment that it is, like your environment when you're in the studio when you're making music.
Oh, we're actually in here right now. Well, we're not in the studio where like the recording studio right now. But we're in the studio.
Oh, snap!
Yeah, we're in the studio right now. Like we do like some of the production, like visual production and stuff like that. Like you probably can see some.
Oh wow! Yo, first look into a very nice looking studio right now.
Yeah, so I'll give y'all a tour of that later. But in the recording studio, man, it's really like me and my producer and my bro Fifth. We always in that. Most times we just start like with an idea, whether it's like drums or melody, and we try to like build a content or a concept around that. But I'm probably more of a visual artist. So every time I do a song or anytime I do like any of my tracks, I write it or perform it from a perspective of how I would want the visual shot. And I think that's been like kind of like a detachment that I haven't been able to really like give people like the listeners, because I haven't been able to really shoot yet. And then when I got ready to start shooting last year, the pandemic came in. So now we, like I said, we in here. We getting a chance to finally shoot, so I'm ready to like kind of give the other side of the music now.
Word. So how did the pandemic affect you with your music, like overall? You know, I know you say you're very visual. Like, how did that affect you?
I think it affected me a lot, probably as much as anybody else, if not more, because like we couldn't do nothing, and I wasn't trying to do nothing, man. I wasn't trying to go like see nobody. Like the first 3 months, I was like really locked in at like 60, 90 days straight. I felt like I was like on a Netflix series myself.
Ooh, man.
So I wasn't going nowhere but to the grocery store. I went to the grocery store one time and it was no tissue. And I was just like, I bet.
Godly.
Yeah, no tissue. So when I saw that, I just like, okay, I guess it's serious now.
Word.
I'm definitely not going out another 30 days because of this. So I like, and then I finally got like I got a chance to get all like my equipment set up at the house. So when I got my equipment set up at the house, I really got a chance to just like lock in and start from the basics and strip a lot of stuff down and just like work on ideas and
facts.
Yeah, compound days. So it was interesting, man. It was fun, nevertheless. So.
Word. So, you know, one thing that I go through, like, because, you know, when I'm podcasting, a lot of things that pop up that's really hard for me is sometimes I get the question block. Like, I don't know what questions to ask, you know what I'm saying? And I sit here and I'm just like, okay, yeah, let me go drink some beer and let's just come with something random. And it works. It usually works that way. That, you know, I call it my superpower, you know what I'm saying? But, with your, you know, doing your music, do you have any times where you have writer block and it's just like, you know, I don't know what to write? Like, and how do you get past that?
A lot of times, actually, like probably every time I go in the studio, because I record so much. So I try to find like something new or creative way to do it. So I won't say it's really like writer's block. It's just like, damn, like how can I reinvent the wheel again?
Facts. Because I'm gonna be totally honest. Like when I do podcasts, I tell people all the time, they just like, oh yeah, we're podcasting. It's easy. Just step in front of a microphone. Like most of the time, every time I podcast, I get nervous before I get on there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm just like, oh man, like yo, what am I gonna say? What am I gonna say? But it's just something that I've understood that it's kind of like the engine that starts the engine. You know what I'm saying? For me,
Right.
is that and I always wanted to do.
How long have you been? How long have you been doing like the podcast?
Oh, 2 years. 2 years. So like just for 2 years, I'll be like, oh shit. like I don't know what I'm gonna get into next or what I'm gonna say, but it's really just me just being like, I'm just gonna jump off the porch. Have you had anybody that you brought into the studio and it's just like, all right, bro, like you just gotta do it, just gotta motivate them to do things of any sort?
As far as like working with
Like somebody that just you're featuring on a song or just help just around and they're like, yeah, I want to hop on a song or something like that, but they're not they're not the person that's usually always around though.
I try to like see if they serious, man, because I think people be just want to like see how they sound on the mic a lot of times.
Yeah, facts.
And there's nothing wrong with that, but it just depends. Like if that's something that somebody want to do, then I'm definitely like willing to work with them. That's what I've been doing a lot of times. Like recently, like really these last few years, that's what I've been doing. Just working with other artists, helping them build like their catalog, helping them build their brand. And I've gotten a chance to work on my own stuff as much as I would like to. So I feel like the pandemic was really a blessing for me because it gave me the time to be away from a lot of people. And just work and focus on what like how I really wanted to put out everything that I was doing.
Nah, that's what's up because I talk to a lot of artists and they say like you have those that say they want to help other people and that don't. And I understand why there's here I would and I wouldn't. I understand the point now. Before I was just like, why wouldn't you just want to work with everybody? It's just that you got to match with the people that you have the same work ethic with. You know what I'm saying? And it just makes sense.
Yeah, for sure. I just got finished working with my people up there in Indianapolis, and we probably knocked out like maybe like 15, 20 records. Probably 72 hours. So nobody was sleeping, and if somebody did those up, it's like somebody else was at the mic. Like G and Telly, like they crazy up there, man. They was really like on that. And then Fifth came with me. We always go everywhere.
Word.
It's like when you get in that rhythm with people that you already been working with, it's way easier to just like stay in that zone once it gets started.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact. I like when I have Brittany and everybody else that's part of the modern crowd, like literally, as soon as we sit down, we start podcasting, it's just like, I bet. Once we bring somebody into the circle, we got to get them to warm up a little bit sometimes when they're in front of the microphone. And there's some people that's just natural at it. You know what I'm saying? But nah, I totally understand. I
have a question for you. How did you get connected with the people you make music with now?
You said, how did I get connected with who?
The people you make music with now, like your team.
I really got connected with them through my sports career. So like the platform that I just have for sports, it's all entertainment, and that's really what I didn't understand during like the sports process, because you try to like separate athletics from entertainment, but it's really like hand in hand. And I was able to meet some people like when I went through the draft process and build a relationship with just whatever brand I wanted to do, even then outside of sports. And once, like I said, I ended like that part of what I was doing in life, then I just kept this and expanded on it with that network.
Wait, time out. You just said you went through the draft process?
Yeah, so
word. I gotta hear this. Go ahead, my bad.
He was a stellar athlete in high school. We went to high school together.
Yeah, for sure. We I've been on Brittany for a minute, man. But we
like so fast on the lag.
Yeah. I went to UAB and I went to UCF, and I finished like my last 2 years at UCF, and I came out and went through the draft process during that time of like 2015, and then free agency like 2016, 2017, and really started focusing on like the music career and the other side of it probably like 2017, 2018.
Word.
So when I went through the job process, I was just back and forth between like New York and LA and Miami. And that was like some of the first times I really got a chance to go to those places and stay longer than like going a day or two for like a game or something like that. So when I was staying and going to those places, I was able to like meet, a lot of creative people and a lot of people that was building brands already and doing like what I was trying to do. So I just, like I said, kept that network, built those relationships, and look up now and then it's grew a lot.
Word. Word. Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say, I work in IT, and it's crazy. Like, people think you can't relate IT to, when we're doing podcasts, and it's just like, oh yeah, most of my networking started off with in IT, and now I'm like in a whole nother in the media portion of actually, doing this. And they're like, "Yo, how did you start off?" I was like, "Yeah, fixing computers." Like that's literally how it started. You know what I'm saying? But it's just crazy how you take one road and that road leads you to somewhere else. You know what I'm saying?
Right, especially when you're not really expecting it to go that way.
Word,
I
exactly.
definitely thought that what the journey that I'm doing and the way that it came about, I thought it was gonna go a different route, like to where it is now. I always knew that it probably like would be at the point of where it is now and meeting the people I met and doing like the projects that I've done. But I thought I would get to that place a different way.
Word.
And then when I went, when you experience it a different way, it's like it makes you grow up a lot. It makes you look and have a different perspective on a lot of things.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact. Well, let me ask you this: with your journey that you just gave us, how much of it is like altogether like was it you believing in yourself?
Oh, all of it. I feel like everybody got to do that though. Like
Word.
if you ain't doing that, then you're really just wasting time. Because if you don't believe in yourself, then nobody else can believe in yourself. And I know that probably sounds cliche, but I feel like that shit like basics.
Nah, facts.
Yeah.
Because and I tell people all the time, when we're talking about and not even podcasting and rapping or anything, it's just like if you trying to push something, you gotta believe in yourself because there's gonna be people that's gonna hate on you 24/7. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Of
I mean,
course.
even if you're in like a traditional like 9 to 5, you still gotta go to work believing that you can do the job, or you probably gonna get fired and shit. So,
Facts.
it's the same thing, or even more when you're doing it by yourself, or when you're doing
Word.
something by yourself.
All right. Well, I appreciate that. I'm gonna actually get back into the music side of you, and then the reason why I say that is because you said that you're a very visual person when it comes to your music. So I'm gonna ask you this really, really challenging question: what is your favorite visual that you've done so far?
That's like I've done or worked on or been a part of, or just like
Exactly. Yeah. Any of those. Which one is your favorite?
I'll probably say one we did like in Miami, probably like in like 2019, and probably because this was like right before the pandemic came in.
Mm-hmm.
Like me and some people on the team, we got a chance to go down and really work and really get a chance to like work uninterrupted. And the places that they have to offer, like down in Miami, they didn't have those places to offer, like maybe in like my home city or in home city and stuff. And that's the difference between like a big city and a smaller city. Just all the resources that you get to create. It's like it's not a lot of places to make something look real special in certain areas.
Word.
Yeah, so you can take
Word.
that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, when we don't stay stationary in one spot. We move as well. And I tell people all the time, you got to expand your mind especially when you're doing your art. You have to expand it as well when you're moving as well. Like you can't just always think of it just doing it all in one spot because you got to spread your word to as many people as possible so you can get as many people to listen and see your art as much as possible. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
nobody's just gonna see it just you post it on YouTube, Instagram, and all the other stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think you got to have a plan though. That's the main thing is having like a plan to do it and execute on that plan.
Word.
A lot of times we try to like just jump into something, looking at other people do it, and then try to follow their blueprint, and that don't work for everybody all the time.
Hey, I was gonna say you telling a fact because we shoot vlogs and stuff. And one time I was thinking about trying to rent a Ferrari because I thought it was pretty easy. You know what I'm saying? I had $500 in my pocket. I was gonna hold it for 1 hour, and I was gonna stunt like it was mine for 30 minutes and then give it
Right.
back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it was fairly expensive. It's not as easy as people try to make it seem. You know what I'm saying?
And it's not as authentic.
Yeah, word. So that's why I post me drinking. I post me playing video games. That's about as authentic as it gets. To tell you the truth.
Yeah, I don't think people care about the authenticity of it no more.
You don't think
Oh, that's
so?
Oh, you talking my subject now? Yeah, I don't think so neither.
Yeah.
I don't
Why
think
y'all
so
don't
neither.
think people care about authenticity when it comes to artists nowadays?
Or not even just artists. I'm talking about anything.
Anything? No, because they want everything to glitter as gold. It has to be 100% glitter gold, perfect, absolute life. And as long as it's fake and it looks good, people gonna love it.
Right.
I mean that's just I'm one of those people that fight against social media. You know what I'm
I
saying?
think we all got like the fast food complex.
Word.
Yeah. So,
Well, that's
Word.
all
That's a
about
fact.
marketing, though. That's all about marketing and strategy. You can push authenticity in entertainment, artists, music, film. It's just all about how you market it to reach the people.
Not true. Well, the way I look at it, I say pop culture. They don't look for authentic. It being authentic. They
yeah,
just want to make it look good. But when it comes to the crowd that you bring, I think that's what they look for. You know what I'm saying? It's two different things. Like pop culture to me is like it's so different. It's so different to me. You know what I'm saying? As long as it looks good, they're like, yeah, we're with it.
All right.
yeah. Because of cartoons. So fast food and cartoons ruin society.
Not
Oh man,
cartoons.
Yeah.
I love cartoons.
Cartoons is like an outlet. If you don't want to think about nothing else for a day, just to super relax, you can put on a good cartoon and just
No,
laugh.
that's a fact.
Just like that. So now y'all getting to see us. I think we can finish this last scene real quick.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
What y'all filming?
A movie called Black Friday. So
Okay.
Oh snap. Okay. Inside look.
Yeah.
Right.
We don't know when it's coming out yet, but y'all will get the first
Preview.
Yo, Modern Crowd, go ahead and showing y'all something new here.
Okay.
The exclusive look.
We're gonna drop all the exclusives on Modern Crowd.
Oh, say less.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I'm a lover of cartoons. I'm glad Brittany defended that because I love cartoons. You know what I'm saying? And then Nettie, Cartoon Network, that's my favorite. Literally, I don't even watch the news no more because the world has just gotten so sickening to me that I got to watch cartoons.
Yeah,
you know
so
what I'm saying?
You get all the information from the cartoons.
Not
Not all
not all of it.
That's how the Simpsons. They put all the information.
No, facts. You got a point. But see, there's some people got to understand when to. It's kind of like you got to understand reality and when it's fake. And some people don't know that, and that's when it gets dangerous.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the point that you're making, and I totally agree with that. And it's scary too. It's like, yo, you can't tell that these folks are just joking. Like you know what I'm saying? But I could watch it and be like, yeah, bro, I just know that's a joke. But some people be like, oh, we're about to burn this shit down. I'm like, oh shit, here we go.
Yeah, it's a real blurred line between that now. That's
Word.
Yeah, a blurred line. Just like everybody. I don't think they want to choose. I think they want to have both sides.
I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I think the world has come to a point where if you have enough money, you can live in your own reality, and we're forced to. It's come to a point where we're
living their own reality.
Yeah, word, and because you have this much money, we have to feed into that reality, and it's like, nah, I don't want to. And then you're wrong for that. But that's a whole nother discussion that I always have too. But yeah, it's really crazy. But I definitely agree to your point though. Yeah, you have a good point to that. Let's talk about some new music you got coming out soon.
Yeah,
tell us about that.
We're working on a few projects right now. We just started back really recording last October. We went to Seattle. We went to Miami. Miami, and we went to LA, and then we just finished in Indianapolis. And I think we got somewhere else to go probably in like the next 2 weeks. I just don't know yet.
Word.
But yeah, so we on not no tour, but we just like getting a chance to finally pull back up with like the people and work on some stuff as a collective. Y'all heard me?
We finna shoot a movie right now. I just need him to just keep talking and just
Hold
do
on, they
everything in the
froze.
scene.
I be distant and it be offending them. To the sun, I'm the motherfucking synonym. And the police pulled up on my nigga, them hand on they pistol like, oh look, we innocent. Coulda went different in. Making strides, I can step over pyramids. Pray for tyranny, so I ain't tearing up. I just gather my strength and I'm gearing up. Don't be playing invested like you really serious. Asking me questions, that's serious stuff. I got power in pocket to burn. I ain't stressing if you was concerned. I'm trying to ride around in a whip full of money like them niggas that drive for Loomis. I done died, I can prove it. You can see holes in my wrist, know that I contest the fake and the flaw. I'm not winning the boxing, I'm breaking through bars, I'm paying the cost. Smell like survival, the system be liable to drown you for dollars you can't get around. I'm trying to ride around in a whip full of money like them niggas that